Okay, a very good morning, dear students. Today, let us discuss a very important truth on triangle. Children, in class 5, we had read one thing, I hope you must have remembered. You know that in a triangle, if someone will ask you how many angles are there, how many interior angles are there, you can easily say, sir, it is 3. There are 3 interior angles in a triangle. Now, if somebody asks you, what is the sum of these 3 interior angles, you can also easily say, sir, it will be 180 degree. Yes. We have already read it in class 5. But if I ask you how to prove that the sum of 3 interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree, do you know? In class 5, how we had proved? If we go back to class 5 for a while, in class 5, so far as I have remembered, we were proving it using the experimental method. So what is that experimental method? That means if your teacher says, you prove that sum of 3 interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. What you will do? First you will draw a triangle. Name it, suppose ABC. Name the 3 vertices A, B and C. Then what you were doing? You were taking a protractor, measure each angle. You measure each angle, angle A, angle B and angle C. Then you tabulate the values of angle A, angle B and angle C. So after measuring the 3 interior angles using a protractor in class 5, we were putting all the information in the form of a table. We were tabulating those data and then we add the 3 angles and we can easily establish, yes, sum of 3 angles will be 180 degree. But now in class 7, we have how to prove it geometrically, okay? Without following the experimental method, experimental basis, how can we prove that sum of 3 interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree? And what is the property called, children? I hope you know what is the property called. There are 2 properties that a triangle needs to satisfy. There are 2 properties a triangle needs to satisfy. So what are those 2 properties? One is your angle sum property and the other is triangle inequality. These are the things which we have already read in class 5. Okay, let us prove in this class one geometrical truth. I mean the angle sum property. Sum of 3 interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. How to prove it geometrically? Let us discuss. Okay. See, now to prove it, let us consider a triangle, say ABC. Okay. These are the 3 interior angles. Okay. Angle A, angle B and angle C. So here we are given ABC. This is the given. ABC is a triangle. Okay. Then what we want to prove? We want to prove that angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degree. Okay, this is the angle sum property. Sum of 3 interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now the point is how to prove it. Now in order to prove it geometrically, we have to do some construction. So what construction is required? Actually this can be proved in several ways. Now one of the easy methods I am going to tell you. So children, construction just to extend or produce any one side. Suppose I will produce or extend this side BC up to D. Extend or produce one of the sides, any one side of the triangle. Okay. Let us extend BC up to D. Now when we extend BC up to D, see, here we got an angle. Look at. Here we got an angle. And you know what is this angle called? What is this angle called? You know. It is what angle? It is an exterior angle. Because exterior angle is formed at the vertex where the side is extended or produced. So this angle ACD. Angle ACD is exterior angle. Let us denote it by suppose 4. Instead of writing angle ACD, we can simply write angle 4. Similarly, this interior angle, angle A, this interior angle A, let us denote it by 1. This interior angle B, let us denote it by 2. Interior angle C, ACB, let us denote it by 3, angle 3. Okay? These are numbers which are usually denoted, which usually denote the angle. Now see, so this is the construction. So what construction did we do? We just extended or produced one of the sides, say BC up to D. And by producing or extending BC up to D, we got an exterior angle 4. Okay? Yes. Now children, if this is exterior angle, then these two, angle 1 and 2, what angles are they? You have the idea. See, angle 1, 2 and 3, these are what angles of the triangle? They are interior. But when we talk about this angle, when we consider an exterior angle, Okay, when we consider any exterior angle, suppose angle 4 is exterior, then these two angles, angle 1 and 2, they are not interior. Then what are they? They are called interior what? Opposite angles. When this is exterior, angle 4 is exterior, angle 1 and 2 are what angles? They are interior opposite angles. And what about angle 3? What angle is angle 3? It is not called interior angle only. It is called interior adjacent. So angle 3 is interior adjacent angle. Angle 1 and 2 are interior opposite angles when angle 4 is taken or considered as the exterior angle. Okay? Yes. Now children, you also know what is the relation between an exterior angle and its interior opposite angle. As you know, every exterior angle has how many interior opposite angles? Two interior opposite angles. So as I just told you now, if this is exterior, these two are interior opposite. Now the point is, if this is exterior and angle 1 and 2 are interior opposite, then what is the relation between angle 4 and angle 1 and 2? I mean, what is the relation between an exterior angle and its two interior opposite angles? You know what is the relation. Exterior angle is always equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay? So we have to apply that concept here in order to prove that sum of three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So what will be my next step? My next step will be construction. So what construction did I do? You see, what construction we have to do here? We have to produce or extend any one side. Let us produce BC up to D. Okay. Now let us come to the proof part. See. So when we produce BC up to D, as I just told you now, this angle 4 is what angle? Exterior, and these two are interior opposite. So the relation between an exterior and interior opposite angles is what? Exterior angle is always equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. So that property we have to apply here in order to prove this particular truth. Okay. So in triangle ABC, you see, in triangle ABC, angle 4 is what? Angle 4 is exterior angle, and angle 1 and 2 are what angles? Interior opposite angles. Okay. Opposite angles. Now, as angle 4 is exterior and these two are interior opposite. Therefore, so what will be the relation? Therefore, angle 4 will be equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Okay, this is the relation. So make it equation 1. Suppose this is one equation. You know what is linear equation in one variable. So this can also be an equation. Okay. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is angle 4. Now look at this angle. This angle, what is this angle called? When this is exterior, this angle is what? It is interior adjacent. Now look at the interior adjacent and the exterior angle. So what is the relation? What is the relation between angle 3 and 4? That means, what is the relation between an interior adjacent and its exterior angle? Every exterior angle has one interior adjacent angle. So what is the relation between an interior adjacent and its exterior angle? Children, clearly look at these two angles. They form what? They form a linear pair. You know what is linear pair, adjacent angles? We have already read it in class 6 and also in the normal class, that is in the chapter properties of triangle in this particular class, that is class 7. We know what is the relation between an interior adjacent and its exterior angle. They form a linear pair. So as they form a linear pair, their sum must be 180 degrees. That means, what I mean to say, angle 3 plus 4 will be equal to 180. Why? What is the reason? The reason is because these two angles form a linear pair. So as angle 3 and 4, they form a linear pair, the sum will be 180 degree. Okay. Then what will be the next step? You see. Now look at, this is equation 2 suppose. Now look at, angle 1 plus 2 is equal to angle 4 and angle 3 plus 4 is how many degree? 180 degree. Now to the sum of 1 plus 2, see, 1 plus 2 equal to 4 and 3 plus 4 is how many degree? 180 degree. Now to the sum of 1 plus 2, if we add angle 3, you see, that means adding angle 3. If we add angle 3, if we add this angle 3, this interior adjacent angle 3, the sum of 1 plus 2 to the sum of angle 1 and 2 and angle 4. That means if we add angle 3, if we add this interior adjacent angle 3 to both the sides, I mean left hand side and right hand side of this equation, what will be obtained? Let us see. Okay. So adding angle 3 to both sides of equation 1, what we will get? Now 1 plus 2, you see one side, look at the right hand side, it is 1 plus 2. So 1 plus 2 plus angle 3, and look at the right hand side, it is angle 4, then you add angle 3. Okay. So by adding angle 3 to the left hand and right hand side of this equation, what is obtained? We got angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to angle 4 plus angle 3. But what is the sum of these? What is the sum of 4 and 3? Look at. The sum of angle 4 and 3 is how many degree? 180 degree, because these two form a what? Linear pair. So instead of this, but angle 4 plus angle 3 is how many degree? 180 degree, already established, because these two angles 4 and 3 they form a linear pair. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to angle 4 plus angle 3. But angle 4 plus 3 is how many degree? 180. Therefore, no doubt angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 will be 180. Now instead of angle 1, in place of angle 1, we can write angle A. In place of angle 2, we can write angle B. In place of angle 3, we can write angle C. It is 180 degree C. So thus we came to know, or we came to conclude that sum of the three interior angles of any triangle is always equal to how many degree? 180 degree, which is known as your angle sum property of triangle. Children, I hope you understood. In the next class, we are going to apply this concept in solving some of the problems. Okay, thank you.